hear the noise. I mean, mine is the siren, so it makes you jump out of your skin when you're asleep, and that goes off. Run down to the boat. I moved house to be as close to the boat as I could be.
Been on a lot of jobs that haven't ended well. And it affects so many people.
We've had good jobs, we've had bad jobs, we've had jobs that have turned into body recoveries.
It's not a nice job to have, but it's a job that we all love doing. Otherwise, we won't be here on our weekends.
York Rescue Boat I can only describe as a family of people who are here to help protect people who are vulnerable and keep them safe when they're on nights out.
A lot of people don't know about us in York. A lot of people don't know about us independent lifeboats as a whole nationally.
We're the only ones actually covering the river in York at the moment. So if there is somebody in the water, we are the only point of call at the moment. We brief the crew, get them obviously with safety briefings and things like that. If we've got any outstanding missing persons that we've been asked to keep an eye out for by police, that is something that we will do in briefing. Then we will obviously assign people to roles. We'll get a boat crew underway. They will go and get the boat ready.
Within any emergency service, that you don't say the Q word, because then we could be here all night and we don't want that. We have to go to bed at some point. The creation came from one gentleman that worked within York on a night, and one of his friend's daughters died in the river, and decided to set up that there was nothing in the river to, assist with people.
The team is amazing. We all work together for the same goal, and that is to, protect people from the dangers of the water.
Hi mate, it's Mark at York Rescue Boat. Hi mate, we're on the river if you need us. Alright mate, I'll, in the nicest way, I hope not to speak to you later. Alright mate, alright, cheers mate.
In a situation where you have to rescue somebody, adrenaline is a big thing.
Certainly at the time, the adrenaline starts pumping and you want to help. You do this sort of thing because you want to help people.
Sometimes I'll be dangling on the end of the rope with these guys holding on to me, and I've got to trust them with my life.
You go into sort of like a zen-like focus is the only way to describe it, and all your training just kicks in and you rescue that person hopefully. If it's a call out, somebody has got the phone at all times.
Yeah, just boat crew tonight, we haven't got phone, but yeah, we've got a boat out.
Especially if it's an urgent job like somebody in the water. What will happen then is they will send a text message call out to everybody who is on call, and with obviously the brief details and where the sort of the RV point, which is obviously the meeting point, is.
We've got an encrypted radio system because obviously sometimes you've got to pass sensitive casualty information across the radio, so you don't want to be doing that on a public network.
Yes. So we'll just do a routine patrol for this, whatever.
Yeah, that's all received.
Here in York, the idea is you don't go in the water. If I go in the water tonight on tonight's shift, something's probably gone very badly wrong.
The issue that we do have is that the water's very cold. On a night like tonight, the water temperature is 9 degrees Celsius. Cold water shock comes in at 15 degrees Celsius and below.
I think there is a lack of understanding of how dangerous it can be and how quickly it is that you can get into difficulty when you are in water.
Yeah, Roger. You've got a large log or large branch currently about 5 metres down from the bridge, just when you come back in. That's all.
You never know what's underneath the river, for example, what's going on in there. It is so dangerous, so I just wouldn't do it. Just don't enter the water at all.
I think the culture has changed, definitely, since COVID. Unfortunately, the mental health side of it has skyrocketed over the years. A lot of people come down to the river that have got problems because it's a lot quieter. And that's where we find the people with the problems.
It tends to be a lot worse in the winter months. We do get a lot of people down by the river that can be in crisis.
That's where we get a lot of our jobs from, is just people sat by the river, and we just go up and talk to them.
We've seen more over the years and more cases of regular people. Yeah, an increase in women, and it's regulars.
I've been close observing a couple of incidents. Both of them were people in a state of crisis.
I think for one of them we even had the crisis team out as well with their crisis van. We have recently had a death of a student in the river, which I think has highlighted that there is a problem.
It's been quite a high-profile thing, having deaths in the river in the last few years.
It brings it home to you that a lot of what we see around the river is people in crisis with mental health.
It's like we can't rescue everybody. Sometimes you don't, and it becomes a body recovery, and you've just got to deal with that as you do.
Are you staying out or are you coming back in?
Yeah, we're returning to your location. Over.
Afterwards, you do have a bit of a come down from the adrenaline, I would say. I do sometimes get a little bit shaky.
If you do like a flood rescue job where it takes 3 or 4 days, you've lived on adrenaline for 3 or 4 days, the next 3 or 4 days are awful because everything seems flat and pointless.
If it's a big incident, it can definitely shake you a little bit.
The team have got a formal approach of dealing with debrief, and they've got a duty of care to make sure that your mental health is taken care of. And I wasn't aware of that when I started joining the team, about safeguarding for you.
We can go down the professional route and things like that, but mainly it's just sitting in here talking.
Obviously it is one big family at the end of the day. We are aware that if there is a particularly bad job that we have to deal with, everybody will rally round.
We do talk regular during the week, just keeping an eye on everybody, and that's how we really handle it. Mark was a pride running away.
Getting to know the team here, I see the same faces now every Saturday night that I come, and there's certainly a good laugh and a great team to be around.
Oh, thanks, Pam.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I shall. Thank you. I'm very passionate about what we do. I love what we do, and it's more a family.
We all look out for each other no matter what.
Still warm. Still warm.
The river is going to stay. The river will be around long after York is long gone. And as tourists come and go, it's going to be good to have the service there. But I think the charity's got a bright future.
For me personally, I'm a big believer in helping people.
Over 40 people wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for our direct actions of helping them in situations that they are.
You know, we do this because we want to. We don't get paid, it's all voluntary. We want to be here, we want to do this. I don't think you can put a price on saving somebody's life. That feeling is just amazing.